At one point I was told by fools in this cult of program that if I got a resentment, that it would kill me. It would take me back to the slow suicide of drug addiction. Now, little do any of them know, the ones that are still unwitting dupes of this foolish facade, which at best is a distraction from this set of behaviors called addiction. Little do they know that resentments can fuel a beautiful set of thinking and preoccupation that once again sends one away from destroying oneself. Enter common sense into the mix, and there's no violence, there's no retribution, there's no need for revenge. As one person told me at some chance meetings he and I would have at a mall when I was still on foot and hadn't regained my driver's license at that point, he said, "Don't worry about your resentments and the people who have wronged you, because they've actually wronged themselves, and if you don't destroy yourself and live a good life, you'll be around to see them suffer their own follies, and at that point, you probably will have no resentment and actually feel compassion for them. Or if you do have resentment, still, it will go away because you'll feel edified in seeing them what you think they deserve. At any rate, it becomes a preoccupation, which is a great waste of time, in my opinion. So if you'd like to find yourself smiling and happy as always, and watch the fools destroy themselves with their own delusions, thinking that, believing that they're crippled, that they're incurable, that they have a disease which doesn't exist, believing in some series of self-deprecating steps, and what foolishness that winds up as usual. What foolishness gets superseded by the 9 satanic statements. And so a numb spot in my tongue produces a bit of mispronunciation, almost a speech defect. And I'm not defective, and neither are you. Defects of character compared to what? And what is a perfect character? Have you ever known one? And then again, if you thought you did, was it really perfect? And by whose standards? And what does that all matter? Because it's the love we have for ourselves in the mirror of life that matters most. And from that, we share with others with love and compassion and kindness and presence and appreciation and everything that means something. And criticism no longer plays a role because nothing is personal. Everything is permitted. Nothing is true. And no assumptions need be made, although we can develop intentions that create fleeting expectations and possibly some fantastic results. And when we always do our best, we'll know that it's a result of being impeccable with our word.